Draco, you ready to do this? It's your first day of senior year, and you officially have to start trying to get Potter to love you. Greg smirked, and he smirked as he did. Draco, Blaze, and Vince pulled up to the school. Draco fixed his hair and nodded. Why am I nervous? He thought. It's just Potter. Oh my goodness. After a few moments of mental preparation, the group got out of the car and walked up to the doors. Let's fucking do this. Draco cheered as they walked through the doors. I gotta run to my locker. Meet you guys at lunch, he called, running down the hallway. When he got to his locker, he was shocked to see his target no more but 5 lockers away. Hey, Potter, have a good summer, did you? He asked at the sound of the voice. Harry jumped and hurried and turned to face Draco. Quietly, he nodded and asked about Draco's summer. He was good. Yeah, Draco asked awkwardly, scratching his neck. Say, did you want to hang out or sometime? I need a break from the guys. He lied. Harry gave him a spectacle look. I'm being serious. The guys are loud and obnoxious sometimes. It'd be nice to hang out with you. He gave a cheeky smile, and with Harry nodded. Sweet. Here, put your number in my phone and I'll text you sometime. He handed his phone to the shorter boy, who quickly put his number in Draco before opening and shutting his locker and leaving Draco to his thoughts. First step, get his number. Check. Almost immediately, Draco texted Harry. To Harry Potter. Hey, Potter, it's Draco Malfoy. From Harry Potter. I figured. Draco responded with another smiley face. Before going up to class, smiled. His first class was Advanced French, which was good since Draco is almost entirely fluent in French. After that was homeroom. Walking into his homeroom, he was shocked to find Harry Potter seated in the back of the room with his nose in a book. As he entered, Harry looked up and gave a shy smile. Draco looked at him as invitation, and came to sit by him. Hey, he greeted, sitting down. Harry gave him a small smile and greeted him, went back to his book. Blazy and Vince entered the room and sat in front of Harry and Draco. Senior year, Greg cheered as the bell rang. The room, not counting Harry, joined in the cheer. Then the teacher began to speak, so Greg joined the group. In the back of the room, Harry wasn't used to having so many people sitting near him at once, so he hid behind his book. Since when are you friends with Potter? Quentin smirked, faking disgust. Draco shook his head, knowing what he was going to get from the list. Since I want to be, leave him alone, Vince. Draco snarled and looked up at the blonde in surprise. He stood up for me? Smiling, Harry looked back down. He stood up for me. Smiling, Harry looked back down. The boys spent homeroom talking until Draco got a text from Harry, even though he was sitting right next to him. From Harry Potter. Thanks for standing up for me. To Harry Potter. Of course. Anything for a friend. To Harry Potter. Also, about the hangout. When can we hang out? From Harry Potter. Whenever you want. Draco grinned to himself as his bell rang. The rest of the day went by slowly, and Draco spent the majority of texting Harry stupid jokes, to which Harry would respond with "Shut up, Draco," but not until after he finished laughing. Hey guys, I'm continuing part 3. Here goes. It's been 2 weeks since Draco and Harry began talking, and so far it looked like Draco was going to win the dare far earlier than expected. The pair have been inseparable since that day. They hung out nearly every day after school and most weekends. Almost all of their free time was spent texting each other. Draco was starting to regret taking a dare for fear hurting Harry at the end. In the end. Look, I think we should cancel the dare. Kill it while we're ahead. If Harry falls in love with me, I'll crush him. If he finds out it's a dare, I don't want to hurt him. He's actually a really cool guy. Draco sighed. He was texting Harry while hanging out with Vince, Blythe, and Greg. Greg shook his head, frowning. Malfoy, you can't quit, he demanded. You're too invested in this now. If you quit, Potter will get suspicious, and it might hurt him even more. As much as Draco hated to admit it, Greg was right. Sighing, Draco saved and agreed to continue the dare. Just as he was about to get up and leave, his phone went off again. It was Harry, again, from Harry Potter. Hey, I was thinking about getting a bite to eat. You in? Hey, to Harry Potter. Wouldn't miss it. I'll sing around in 10 minutes. From Harry Potter. I'll be there. I'll be here. Draco smiled and got up. I gotta run. I'm gonna grab a bite with Harry. He took his leave and drove to Harry's, with the darker-haired boy stood in his steps, walking patiently. Get in, Potter. He greeted from the vehicle. When Harry Potter looked up from his phone, he grinned and ran to get in the car. Sorry, I was with the guys. Draco complained, rolling his eyes. Draco, it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself. I kind of figured you were. It's noon and on a Saturday. I was just watching Netflix before I texted you. Anyway, Harry smiled, giving Draco a quick hug before buckling his seatbelt. Draco nodded slightly, blushing from the hug. So, where should we go? He inquired, avoiding eye contact with the raven-haired boy. Harry put a finger on his chin and thought about it for a few minutes. After a few minutes of silence, he took his finger off the chin and buckled his seatbelt. Give him a very confused look. What are you doing? He chuckled with a raised eyebrow. How about we order pizza for delivery to eat here while we watch movies or something? Harry suggested it was the best idea Draco heard of quite in a long time. Some time. Grinning, Draco agreed. Awesome. Let's go inside and I'll order the pizza. What kind do you want? Wait, let me guess. Sausage with the crust? He guessed. Draco particularly gasped at him. How did he know that was his favorite? That's my favorite. How'd you know? He asked in shock. Harry winked and shrugged before bouncing off towards the house. Astonished, Draco followed suit. He was a bit nervous, having never been to Harry's house before. When he entered, he was blown away by the beauty of his home. It was almost like sleeping into a catalog. Harry, where'd you go? He called out. Upstairs. I'll be down in a second, he heard in response. Nodding to himself, he stood awkwardly in the entryway. After shutting the door and taking off his shoes, after a few seconds, Harry was downstairs, different outfit. He was in gray sweatpants and a black t-shirt. His hair was messed, and his glasses were slightly askew. Draco chuckled. Is there something on my face? Harry asked, slightly touching his face until he realized that his glasses were on weird. Oh shit! Right. He laughed, fixing his glasses. Draco's eyes widened slightly. In 2 weeks since Harry and him had started talking, he never heard Harry swear. Did you order pizza? Draco asked nervously, scratching the back of his neck in his head. He was confused. The dare is just a dare, Draco thought. I'm straight, right?